Hmm. Good morning, good morning. Play. We are back. After a good night of sleep, covered some massive headaches, and we can now go back to a little adventure.
What to make of this?
Okay.
Look at my wares.
All right. Where were we? Oh my God!
This might contain useful information.
Let's have a look.
It's Bob. Good morning, Mr. Gamer Man. How's it going, Bob? How was your week?
Fancy a look at my wares.
Much better, yes. As in, like, yeah, last night I was like usual occasional headache and whatnot, but nothing a good night of sleep couldn't help with. And now back to adventuring. How are you?
Fancy a look at my wares.
About wares, do we want to spend a little bit of money? I think I do feel like my equipment, because I bought the hat just last time, because there's no proper level, right? Like there's no proper gear level. It's more like vibes in terms of like miner's shirt sounds like base item, which maybe we should do something about. I'm good. Busy day today for you. Well, I hope not too busy, or at least I hope busy good. My week was actually rather busy, and it was I guess a good mix of just busy doing stuff, including some good stuff. So it's always nice in those cases, because days at work they just go really, really fast, and at the end of it you're like, oh, not bad. That was actually a good day. And then some meh. But I guess overall I guess an alright week. Again, just I guess more busy and more tiring than usual, but
Welcome to Bjorn's Armor, and quality is what you need if you want to.
alright. I need to buy a chest piece, which could be Ranger's Vest, which is crazy expensive. And the scale jacket is even more expensive, and I need to buy something for Mr. Bear as well. So how about we stick to let's stick to Rangers next. Equip it, okay.
5.
So now, wish there was a check what I have equipped currently kind of thing, but I guess not. Whereas for Mr. Bear, extra helmet, not that much of an increase. You could go with plated armor, but very expensive, and again, little bump, but you can probably take it for now. I mean, this would probably be nice, but I don't have the gold for this. This is massive expensive. No, I think because we bought him a chest a while back. So unless we find something in the hat department that is worth the increase, but I don't think so. We bought him a new sword. Maybe pants? Something on the pants department? Everything is so expensive. 11,000. Sorry. No, that's 11,000. Okay. Okay, well, we can try and venture like that, I guess. Wait, he doesn't have a cloak yet. Maybe I could buy him one of these. Even though... Oh, this one. I should buy him this. Slightly increases the maximum amount of weight that we're working here, so I don't have to come back, and maximum health. Yeah, I could buy these two for Mr. Bear. Equip it.
So before you check the price,
And then increase the max weight. It's mostly convenience, I guess, but since I'm trying to make him a good tank, that should do it.
just remember, misers die early deaths.
Those people who spam their friend just to make their publicity for their stream, quel enfer. Sure. I bought a new car, so I was running around all day getting it registered and stuff. Then I went to karaoke at a bar with friends. Well, that sounds like really like busy, yes, but busy, exciting. What car did you get? And GG's on the purchase anyway. And karaoke, you are brave, man. You are brave.
Hope to see you again.
You are brave. Wait, could
I
I?
cannot wait to put
Welcome to Bjorn.
Oh, I can gift him something. What can I gift him? Well, I don't have anything on me. Rip. Wait a second. Cancel gift, yes. And then we can see. No, it's not status, it's not a quest. No. Was it history? Yeah. Likes beautiful items, fancy items. Where is my... Oh. Where's my lockbox? In the apartment, which we said we need to keep the apartment. Oh, the apartment is right in front of us. Okay. Let's try.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tail bite.
I can get a Chevy Trax, which is just a small SUV. Okay. Oh, let me. Oh, I think I saw a bag. I think that's something Mr. Frayne was telling me about. Something fancy. How about silver ore? It might be... Draw one. Forgive me for stopping by unannounced. I was so eager to see you, I neglected to think of your convenience. And, lo and behold, you are out. At least I remember to bring a gift in recompense. I shall leave it here. I only hope we will see each other again and on, for I long to hear more of your tales about the world, your life, and your experience. Sven. Now, who...
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Okay. Did I say something crazy again? I don't know. Are you crazy, Frayne? But yeah, about the about the NPCs leaving stuff on our doorstep in the apartment. Maybe.
Gather round.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Keep an eye on the beggar. Yes, I will. After I offered...
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory.
I got a gift for you. Here. There's a rock.
Amazing.
Do you like it? Okay. But maybe I need to give two, because the other, we had like that other interaction with the NPC was like gifting too. Damn, I have to go back now. All right, before I go back, let me check what a Chevy Trax looks like.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Okay. Noise. Okay, yeah, I definitely see the. I see the SUV, small SUV vibe. Yes. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of my parents' car. Nice, nice, nice. Congratulations. And you like to sing? I'm like, well, I'm not sure if it's like I don't like singing, or it's just I don't like doing anything that is like in front of crowds, I guess. Something like that. Something on those lines. We had a great talk between me, and we agree we are perfectly good.
Gather round, treat your ears
Solid.
to a tale by a master storyteller.
Wait, I'll be right back. I need to go grab some more rocks for my cabin. Damn. Well, at least it's good to practice like the mapping of the whole thing. Should be good. And you know what? How about we grab more of them so that we can also offer them to the NPC, to the other NPC. Also have defeated Sekiro. Nice. GG's. You are now a free man. Maybe, depending on what's depending on what's your next adventure.
You'll find quality's what you need if you want to survive.
All right, here's another small gift. Okay. Less excited than before, but okay.
Gather round, treat your ears.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller. Much appreciated.
Gather round, treat your ears.
Okay, so he didn't.
Master storyteller. And should my story
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. But it's clear this storytelling's got little to do with his wealth.
Well, he just grabbed 100 coins from me. But that's one way to make good money. I suppose. Nice. So I think we got a bunch of quests. Oh, this is time. Board an ox cart to Mel and see. Okay. To Mel and see Margit's letter to its recipient. Where was the ox cart?
treat your ears to a tale by
Oh, and the ox cart is right there.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Oxcart service hours. Most cars depart in the early morning, but if you arrive too late or too early, you can pass the time till the next departure at the Oxcart station. I did like it, but I like Lies of P more. I'm not sure why. Sekiro is so fast. It was much harder for me. Interesting.
how dare you?
I can definitely see the pace. I think And yet somehow... But what about the reading enemies' attacks? How do you feel about that?
What to do?
You'll like to run into some monsters on the way. Seems nowhere's truly safe now. Should the cart be assailed, 'twill be...
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Ox carts are a relatively safe means of traveling between towns. Their services are available at regular intervals. You need only to visit the ox cart station, pay the fare, and climb aboard. The ox will do the rest. How you spend the journey is up to you. You can enjoy the scenery rolling slowly by, or doze off and make the road feel much shorter. Ox cart raids and monsters attack are not unheard of. However, so it is always advisable to be prepared for battle, just in case.
What ought I to do? Would that I could spend all day here.
You have only a split second to tell what they're going to do, and I think my reaction time is slow in my old age. I know something about that last part. And I kept hitting the wrong button to jump when I meant to Mikiri counter. Okay. The Mikiri counter that, though, so strong. Oh, boarded an ox cart. Got an achievement. We got an achievement that for some reason wasn't displayed on the stream. I don't know why. Weird.
What to make of this?
Are we going or? Oh, he's gone.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
The jumping thing though, that's the same feeling for me in Elden Ring. It's like I feel like having played way more games without jump, as in like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, where you really like jumping is not an option. Adding that extra layer of, well, this is one more way you can dodge attacks is not a given. See, Moon is not old, but he's also slow. So don't worry, you're not that much lost. What do you mean I'm slow? Yeah. I definitely get it. I think for me there were very few instances. The Mikiri counter I was able to add it, but mainly because it revolves around the same button, around circle. So it was okay. Whole different story when it was about like, yeah, jumping enemies. I was every now and again, and it was like super satisfying because you get that nice camera spin. Not spin, but it's more like, you know, the camera moves nicely, and then you get all the sound effects feedback, like some sort of swoosh where you're like, you feel like you're landing on the enemy, and then you have like this spring effect of like jumping away from their attack and then countering. It's really, really satisfying. But you need to tell your brain to press jump.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Don't worry, Moon. All good. All good. Don't worry. Don't worry. Al took me 1 hour and a half, and Ishin took about 2.5. Well, yeah, that's Ishin though is like, and when like 4, like final boss. Did you find the? By the way, did you find the fire demon? Did you find and fight the fire demon? Speaking of phases, or bosses with number of phases, but you were like, I don't have to do this. I don't have to put up with this.
This is generally used as a material.
I mean, if you did
Sure,
Ishin,
we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
if you did Ishin, then cake. No, it's not cake, but it's like, yeah. I mean, for me, 2.5 hours for the first time on Ishin, for me, it's like pretty good. So how do you like this gameplay, guys? Well, it's actually amazing because it gives like, okay, when we're on the Ox card, I can be like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna chat while the, you know, while the trip goes on. Wonderful. I still have to make the I still want to make a little like stream effect where we fade to black and we go back to the Skyrim card thing. Yeah, I can take a nap. I was curious to see. I'll probably do it shortly. I was kind of curious to see the pace. And again, the pace, it's like, yeah, I wonder why one would do this. Like, why would you stick to it? And then I just remembered about something I was reading during the week about game design and how apparently there is a cultural a substantial different approach into how designers in the West compared to designers in the East approach game design. And the short version of it was like Western would be looking to create fun, whereas Eastern developers... Wait, what's going on? Why are we accelerating this much? Wait, what? Have we been ambushed? What's happening? I was in the middle of my story.
Only care I had was how to spend the day.
That's quite enough.
Wait, are these bandits?
Surely I'm overdue a day. This isn't worth my time.
It's enough to break any man's spirit.
It chills the blood.
Oh, wait. What is...
It's the last mistake you'll ever make.
Are these...
What to do?
Are these bandits? Or are these...
This isn't right.
I can hear the sound of bats. No, don't jump in the water, please. I can hear the sound of bats, but I'm like... What's the... Okay, we'll just walk then. Exactly. As always, Bob has the answer. All right, so what was I saying? So Eastern versus Western approach to design, and so whereas one is looking for...
Our foe is susceptible to lightning attacks.
Oh, 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 oh.
Let them harm you. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
You are formidable. Sorry. Got distracted again. Yes, so we were saying fun for the Western, whereas the Eastern develop looking for emotion. So they believe, many designers would believe that by designing a game that delivers and builds up emotion, then, you know, that is how you would become, you know, more invested or interested in the game. And so all of this to say, a lot of words, I know, as always, all of this to say that something like just sitting on a cart that is slowly riding through a plane, I feel like, I don't think it's fun. I don't think it's necessarily the definition of fun. but I could see how it could be tied to create an emotion. What do you think? Does that make any sense?
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Eastern used the same button for running and picking items. I think they like seeing us fall from cliffs when trying to pick up plants. Maybe. But wouldn't that be an emotion then? Again, not fun. But I think... Wait, where's the cart? Wait, what? Wait, what? Friends?
I'll slit your bleeding throat.
What? I'm not sure.
Cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
What? What happened to my... Oh, that's a big bird.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
But what happened to my cart?
I'll carefully conserve my strength, and in just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Did I move too far from my cart and lost it? Should have just gone to sleep. Wait, who? You or myself? Or both, maybe. Me on the cart. Oh, no, it's, I think that's it.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Not bad.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Well said.
Oh. What is going on here? There's like wolves, there's birds, there's harpies. No, don't go in the water.
Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Truly?
No, Mr. Bear, why did you go in the water? Come back, Mr. Bear. You fool. Are we good?
Witness my ire.
We've got them on the run.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapons sheathed.
I'll save you.
Your aid is appreciated.
Leave off.
God damn it, Mr. Bear. Why did you have to go all the way out there, Mr. Bear, and fight on your own? You stubborn fool. Where is he now? Where's Mr. Bear? Okay. Alright, let's get back to the car, please. Let's go back to the car before we lose it again.
Tremendous work.
The scam car. By the way, you didn't saw Bob's question. Oh, what do you think about FromSoft's new game?
We have no means of exploiting
Thanks, Brain.
our enemy's weakness.
I don't know actually. I haven't looked too much into it. Although I heard it's well, first of all, it's Switch 2 exclusive, so not a good start. I think. Visually, I think visually there was just enough to make it look like a FromSoft game, but it also felt off a little bit. And I don't know if it's, and I'm not talking necessarily about, you know, graphics as in like resolutions and stuff, but more like straight up art style. 8-player PvE, and yes, we should, yeah, again, yeah. So those 2 points, I'm like, I don't think developing for Switch 2 exclusively is intrinsically bad. Like, it doesn't make a game better or worse. It just makes it more unlikely for me to pick up because, well, it's true. I did buy a PlayStation 5 just to play Demon Souls, so
Take it with my fact.
we could say that. But the PvE, honestly, with like the other one coming out, what's it called? Night Rain. I'm like, I guess I'd rather give a try to that. I think. And yeah, it's kind of weird that they actually come up with those 2 games sort of back to back, like. But again, maybe the fact that it's like, maybe that game is like the Switch 2 equivalent of Night Rain ish, in a way. What did you think about it? Zach also said they are moving toward multiplayer only games. Well, that is I also hope they're moving away from open world. I mean, I guess what's on our wish list? Bloodborne 2. I'm wondering Dark Souls 4 or new IP? Because there's a part of me that wonders if they go for new IP, which, of course, nothing against. It's like, does new IP require a new game logic? Or could they just make Dark Souls 4, so stick to the Dark Souls formula, but just give it another name just for the sake of, you know, starting a new world, whatever, having other, like, having the possibility to tweak and play with other aspects of the game, the universe, whatever, the lore, etc., but maintain the DNA of the Dark Souls structure. Dark Souls 4 thought Elden Ring was the end of Dark Souls-like story. I don't know.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Don't you soar it!
They're going to make Dark Souls 4. And I suppose that would make, again, a lot of...
Be ready.
I feel like those games is
We
like...
have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Like... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it's called. Doesn't matter what it's called versus... Doesn't matter how it plays. And I think how it plays, the gameplay and world structure matter more than it being Dark Souls or Bloodborne or Sekiro. And again, I think, like, is it parry based? Is it you know, that kind of differentiation, I think matters more than is it Dark Souls 4 again or Bloodborne. Because again, Bloodborne did have some twists in terms of mechanic. It was more focused in none of focused or limited, whatever words you want to use, but like you didn't have as many weapons you could choose from, and I don't want to say it wasn't there, because then I think maybe some updates actually expanded upon it, but Dark Souls has a more traditional and explicit option array of you can be melee, you can be magic, you can be pyromancer. I think that difference was less apparent in Bloodborne. I think I'll play Bloodborne after Witcher 3, but I'm not sure if I like it without Estus flasks. I think if you jump into it with a game in between, so like you're doing, like putting Witcher 3 between Elden Ring and between two different Souls games, it's probably not a bad idea. Because it will probably make it a little bit easier, you know, getting used to... Is she really butt naked, by the way? Is Lucy butt naked? Anyway, sorry.
We're still in the fight. Leave off before you earn my spite.
Stand strong!
Nicely done.
Think nothing of it.
Splendid.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Heals, please, heals. Oh no, wolves. Wait, where did the car go now? Oh, let's go. They just cooked all the...
The magics you bestowed have faded. Glorious! That's it! That's it!
In every age, when the Arisen fells the dragon and saves the land, hence, pawns are treated with respect, as a matter of course here in Vermont, for their peerless loyalty to the Arisen. Not to mention, they are skilled combatants, willing to brave any foe or peril upon command. 'Tis clear their concept of life and death differs crucially from our own. No morsel can match their dedication.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we forge on together for as long as we may.
But what did the... Did I lose the card again? Really?
Skeletons! There!
Such fiends quail before holy light. Well done.
Don't forget to hit their skulls. But I think we lost the card again. And then does or is it that the card just disappears at night? Let's try it. Wait, we can't... Wait, we cannot cook on this one? What? %, I broke the quest. 100%.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to... be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
And again, to be fair, we don't care about the... Like, we care about delivering the letter. We don't care about the cart. Right? So yeah, I should have 100%. I thought we needed to escort the... I don't know why I was like convinced that we needed to escort the cart, but we really don't. If anything, that was probably a tutorial to be like, hey, by the way, if you need to cross the map, if you need to make, you know, a long ride from one point to another of the map, you can use carts.
Fight on, and victory shall be ours. Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
Go where your help is needed. Sleep magic.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Man. GG's. Okay. Man, not a moment of rest in this game, huh?
There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial.
But maybe this is what Kenoji was telling me about his first playthrough being a little bit too
Shall I take us there?
busy. Answering upon suggestion with go. Ah, here's the tutorial friend was telling me about. Use the go command immediately after a pawn makes a suggestion. Will prompt them to follow through with their idea. Whether that be an offer to guide you to a location to assist you. The task pawns are helpful creatures by nature, and allowing them to guide and assist you will doubtless benefit your adventurers. Okay. But technically I should really... Oh.
Come on, have at it. I'll crush you if you pick that up.
You should be.
How do you like that? Aye.
One can see far to the distance from here.
But yeah, we need to actually go back.
Take stock of our surroundings.
I shall not be distracted. And yeah, I should have... I guess if I find a cart going in that direction, then maybe I can hop onto it. The thing is, I even paid for it. That's the dumb thing. I did pay for the cart, and then I should have 100% slept.
I will be with you in but a moment.
So now we actually have to...
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
Damn it. Oh boy. Oh, that was... that wolf got nuked. I mean, I guess it's good for XP, right?
Harpies, master! Is weak to fire!
I cannot fault your prowess. Come, follow my example. You dare.
Glorious!
'Tis a fair reward. We cannot complain.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I feel like this is how you make a playthrough last like 400 hours and then never see the end of the game. But we enjoyed the little adventure. Oh, so yeah, so did you start playing Witcher 3? Or were you actually focused on... Oh, this is a big ambush. Let's get to... No! Rip! Get the RPs first. Just a few hours in, okay. I got it stale. I cut it stale. Whew. I won my first game of Gwent. That is one rabbit hole, by the way. That is one rabbit hole. I mean, same as Triple Triad, right? If you've ever played that. Yes, Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, what's that? Oh, time to run away.
I'm saved. Thank you. withdraw and rethink our approach.
I know not what to say.
I know nothing about withdrawal.
We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Holy! Oh, it one-shot us. Okay. Alright. Oh wait, did I say from last save? That might be all the way back to the... Okay. I guess...
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Give it one more try, but clearly we're not prepared. Oh, there's a guy.
Take a closer look.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Beware! The Minotaur has come!
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Holy.
Focus your strength, Arisen!
You just kicked me in the
Let my
face, did you
magic
not?
grant you an elemental wound. I am sorry.
Stand firm. You are not alone. Focus. A moment of indecision may spell our doom.
Yes, of course. I see it now. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Do I have the aggro right now? Mm.
We can ill afford forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
No way. 100% dodged that. Did I not? I don't think I did. Alright, so that charge attack is a strong. So the question is, do we just run past that? And we're like, I guess. I hate running away from a fight. But then again, it just gets worse because we always start with less health, and I cannot have more than half health. And if I'm not maxed out on health, then he can one-shot me. So okay. So yeah, ignore the Minotaur. Nope.
Hey, Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Focus your strength, Arisen!
Oh, why did Lucy die?
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Oh, rip the card.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Wait, why is he on the ground? What, he's not on the ground anymore. Lucy, you are an archer. Would you mind staying away from the Minotaur?
No miracle will bring us victory here. We ought to withdraw and rethink our approach.
I know not what to say.
advantage.
Get off of him.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment.
It's falling, it's falling, it's falling, it's falling. No, let him there, let him there. Just focus on the enemy. Oh, he's back up. Why is he looking at me?
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! It seems we have enraged our foe.
Why do we not use their range to our advantage?
Lion.
Let's go. GG's, GG's team, GG's.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. You just finished defeating one of this big guy, and the game's like, oh, by the way, ox cart, much safer. Yeah.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Never you fret. We all have our moments. Well done!
In the gut. Ooh, cart. Well, let's go, let's go, let's go. Can you take me?
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
For where? I had to go to Melv. I don't know where he's going, but it's not Melv, so not useful. Sorry.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Thank you. Also, no, we're max health, right? Wait, should probably rest. Blessed with the hazmat suit.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Oh, so the card would have just taken me like out here. Nice, thanks, game. Also, I don't think what is going.
What am I supposed to do about
What is going on, man? They're trying to fit an. See, oh my god, they're trying to fix the ox card in here, and they're trying to make it maneuver. What?
We've been traveling.
Yeah, good luck with that. Alright, let's move on before the game crashes. I would have been wonderful to see you pay 200 G just to do 500 meters more. Okay. Oh man, this game. Alright, Kitty, take us to the cavern.
You have my protection. I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? That was me and Mr. Bear. Again, pathfinding. Yeah, yeah. Indeed. All right. Okay.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Where the Saurians?
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Ah, there goes his tails. Let's go.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Also, Kitty, I thought you said there was a cave somewhere in here. Another thing that triggered me, you can multi-select items to move them in storage or sell them, but cannot multi-select them to move them between inventory. Exactly. I was actually thinking about that the moment I was opening the menu. You are absolutely right. Someone ordered some lizard tail. Where are we? Are we almost there? Oh man, it's a long way. And we should probably camp, right? But the thing is, well, we can camp to rest, but I need to replace the camp thing we have with one where we can cook. Or maybe we can't cook just because we don't have meat. You... Oh my god. One shot him. He got shot so far. Oh, rip. Does he deliver food? No. Fortunately not. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Let's hope we don't get attacked in the meantime. I do like this mechanic though, of like you have a camp and you can keep it so long as you don't get attacked. I think that that is it feels like an interesting one.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your step, Master.
Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Found a tier 3 camp. Will not say what it do, but it exists. There you go.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
You're a gleaming treasure, Mr. Bear. Okay, so we could definitely go... No, I guess weight-wise we don't need to go. Oh. Maybe this one goes where we... No, don't run away!
Harpies, Master!
I'm tired, guys! Oh, well, RP's on the cart. Let's go. It's one way to solve the problem. Sir? Sir?
This won't do.
I see what you're saying, but... Oh.
My patience wears thin.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Truly?
Huh?
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Sure. Here. Well, at least we tried the mechanic. I wasn't that far. Assuming the really is. I mean, there was still a little bit of road, and I could have gotten sidetracked like 100
We have
times,
reached our destination.
knowing
Mayhap
myself.
we could employ a cart for our next journey.
Maybe we could. All right. In order. Why are we here? Oh yeah, let's go deliver this letter. Like to me. No, it was more than that. Look, we were up here. Which, yes, if we consider all this path, this was really kind of the final stretch. Yes, maybe. But again, science. You cannot put a price on science. Make for Melvin, deliver the letter to Leonard. Oh wait, Leonard was our friend, right? Wasn't he? Like our... I mean, good luck remembering where he is. Hate when you use my arguments against me. Leonard. Oh, you look like Leonard.
What can I do for you?
They could put their names on their heads when you get close to them, though.
Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say?
Yep.
It's a fair way you've come, then. My thanks.
Is a fair way you've come? Yes,
Kindly
it is.
sourced, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion.
Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Stay hydrated, by the way.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report?
And deliver. Oh my god, report back to Donovan. Is reporting back to Donovan also timed? Please tell me now. Okay, that's cool. Reporting back is not timed. That is solid. And yeah, we'll travel with the thing to go back. But before we do so, no, I don't want to necessarily sleep. Where can I? Oh yeah, was it at the? Yeah, it was at the inn, right? That we could. Yeah.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
All right. First of all, let me empty my pockets. I should probably start carrying some of the decoctions, right? Check me not using a single consumables between now and the end of the game. And not only you can do like multiple, like drop multiple things, you can actually do it between, like, you can actually go through every character, do this through every single character, and then send everything. So this is actually like high tier inventory management. But then you can do it when you move the things. The cape wasn't clipping, my mage robe was just too big. With regular pants, it was okay. So what I said yesterday is not entirely true about, well, I mean, still. Okay, gamers, I'm falling asleep in my chair, so I'm going to go to bed. Have a good stream and good rest of your day. Good night. Good night, Bob. Thanks for hanging out. Have a very good day. Or, sorry, a very good night and day. Okay, so very light, very light, very light. We like that. And what did I say? Oh yeah, we have to withdraw. Okay, so we only have tier 1 mundane. Oh no, wait, which one is better? A kit that can be used to set up camp at suitable location, inexpensive and lightweight, but liable to collapse if attacked by monsters. A kit that can be used to set up camp at suitable locations, equipped to serve its basic purpose and none more. I mean, this one is described as inexpensive and lightweight. So you would imagine that this one is better? Maybe. You can keep only one that don't break and you'll be okay. Yeah, that's perfect.
Always a pleasure.
I do agree with that thought. Give one to Mr. Bear and give one to Mr. Bear. Okay. More than magic defense, I like the equivalent that I gave to Bear as well. The one where we can carry. No, I guess, yeah, no, I guess in my case it's better to have. Yes, it's best to boost my magic resistance. Okay, so all of this is done. So in theory, we don't have anything left to do here. Right? I thinks. Methinks. We did deliver the letter. I'm just not sure what was the content about. Wait, did we speak again to... No, because it just says we have to go back to the starting point and say that we delivered the letter.
You're wasting your time.
We're not allowed to talk during...
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health.
This quest was just a tutorial for Oxcart, which we clearly failed to learn. GG's. Congratulations, Moon. Hey, but wasn't it an adventure? An emotional bonding? And we killed that thingy the other night, so. And also I forgot to do what I was supposed to do when talking to the guy. We'll do it when we get it back in the other village. I need to spend my RC points.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Sure. Well, I don't have, yes, I don't have anything to gift you, sorry.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
We want to remember the adventure thing. The rest can stay in history. The rest will be our little secret, Mr. Frayne. Bob's already gone to sleep, so he can't tell anyone. Oh, look at that! We're already here! Wow! This is incredible! Alright, no, before we deliver the quest, we said we need to go check on our specialization, which we can do in the church? I don't remember.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment?
Sure.
I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this.
How did he recognize me with my...
Excitement, so... And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite... strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to...
Maybe it's the smell.
An item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
So he's the son of someone that lives in the palace. And he goes out bartering. It seems like it doesn't seem ill-intended. But who knows? Maybe is he the son of the one that's pretending to be the Arisen? That could be. Which is fun because supposed to already have an Arisen at the castle, but even people at the other part of the kingdom call you Arisen. Yeah, no, but don't. Game logic, what is that?
Interested in my wares?
No.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I am actually interested in finding a way to... Oh, the inn. The inn.
Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start?
No. Where do I change my specialization and all that? Where do I do that here? These are the shops. Smithy, weapon, armor, and concoctions. Oh, it's at the inn. It's at the inn, not the bar. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it makes sense that the inn and the bar are not the same thing. Just under the inn. Is that a door? Oh, hello?
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to...
No, never mind. Oh, we just robbed the inn. Fantastic. Can we go in there? Okay, this is... We shall not stand for unfair pricing practices. Why should Beatrons be expected to pay more gold for the same wares? The merchant of Vermont have less integrity than a horde of goblins.
Oh, what does this say?
Go left and you have the inn and the vocation. Climb the stairs close to the Pond Temple. Oh. Oh. Exactly.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
So, first of all, not a lot of money, so we definitely need to start paying attention. Is he... Yeah, they arrived at the border checkpoint only to realize I left my entry permit back at the inn, ended up having to make a trip back. When I complained to a fellow driver, I think we were right the other day, it seems Bathal favors its Beastren residents so they can get through without the hassle of a permit. It might be worth keeping a disguise. Okay.
The tale is, Vermont was once a Beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
So from where you came, and the vocations are right off. Wait.
Interested in my wares?
Not the rock, right? Oh, no, exactly. Exactly.
Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Thanks, Mr. Brain. Yeah. Give seekers tokens? Oh yeah, that's yeah, no. Okay. So we got some discipline points to spend now. And it's from Biting Wind that has an extended attack range. Okay. Oh, so this one we use a lot. An advanced form of Enkindled Blaze that has a longer lasting effect can also be employed while clinging to or pinning down a foe. I would say yes to this because I've been using it a lot and I've been enjoying it a lot. Helm Splitter. That looks really strong. Oh, powder charge, concussive step. Ensnare, smoke screen, pilfer. Allows the user to rob targets that have been knocked off balance and targets not in battle stance. And targets not in battle stance of a curative or other item can only rob larger targets while they are downed. What about core skills? Unleashes a flurry. Tucks the body into a tight roll when hitting the ground after being knocked down, allowing the user to swiftly regain their feet. Reduces damage taken upon impact. When knocked down, press X the instant you make contact with the ground. Bump and lift. Rubs the target of an item when an attack connects. Activates when using carve. That is a lure. Kicks off a wall, allowing the user to launch themselves at a great distance. I mean, this one looks interesting. And this one might require some brain, but and also, I mean, robs the target of an item when an attack connects. Would that, I mean, that's just like farming items like crazy. All right, I'm actually gonna try all of these. Footpad, less interesting for now, but oh wait, and augments. So wait a minute, core skill. So wait, core skills are automatically equipped, right? It's like passives that are up all the time, whereas augments are passive, but the resource health when you deliver the killing blow to a foe. Wait, didn't I? I thought I bought subtlety. Okay. Leaps up, then dives through the air while spinning blades extend. More powerful when performed from high places, also employable in midair. I mean, and then there's the advanced version of it. All right, we'll have to try that. And then time to level up a little bit Mr. Bear as well. Vocation weapon skill. An event for a shield summon that carries further drawing of the air. Okay, yeah, we definitely want. Definitely want that for him. Impeccable guard. Spins nimbly on the spot, blocking attacks from every direction. With the shield employable even while flinching. Usable for escaping dire circumstances. Yeah. And then burst strike or an advanced An advanced form of blink shot allows the user to travel further and more swiftly before visiting a powerful blunt foes. I guess, okay, this one is really good for AoE kind of thing. Thrust the blade into the target's body before raining further blows upon them. If strikes connect, the user clings to target and pins down the smaller targets that are flinching. The user clings to larger targets and pins down smaller targets. Let's try. Okay. That's good. Core skills. What can we buy for Mr. Bear? True Deflect. Deflects attacks back towards the target with impressive might while active. Counterattacking consumes no stamina. Actually, first let me check augments. Physical defense. Increase the likelihood of being targeted by foes. Yeah, suppose again. We're making a tank, right? Well, if we're making a tank, let's buy him everything. True Deflect, so he can perfect parry, task toss, traces a grand skyward arc with the blade, sending lightweight targets flying into the air. Why not? Uses the shield to ease the impact from falling, reduces fall damage, and hasten recovery after a fall. Hopefully that's also true when it's actually pretty cool. When he gets bounced off. When using Defend, while enchanted automatically counters with an elemental attack or something. Alright. I like all of that. This one, we'll see about it. Okay, I think we have what we want for him, so far so good. Is there anything else I can buy for myself? No. This is the foot pad is 100% the same as in Monster Hunter, where like you climb something and then you kind of jump off of it. I guess we have yeah, we can spend this. It's always extra health, and we do a lot of killing blows, I feel like, so happy to take it. Do we have anything? I wonder how efficient smokescreen could be. Because I'm looking for damage, Skull Splitter. Ignite Blades is a buff. Ensnare is mainly to taking down enemies that are flying, first and foremost, and then throwing the bigger ones off balance. Not easy to pull off. So I'm thinking utility. What? Land into the surrounds and rendering them more difficult for hostile targets to detect. Less effective when attacking or dashing. Consumes stamina while active. Again, utility for sure, but I mean, smokescreen. When there's a lot of people, maybe to just like, it's the only one I can see some utility. Or Pilfer, but Pilfer, we already got the one. We already got Bump and Lift, which robs the target of an item. Allows the user to rob target, and this one is like when allows the user to rob targets that have been knocked off balance and targets not in battle stance of a curative or other item. Can only rob larger targets while they're downed. Wait, also employable mid-air? Not sure if it beats ensnare though. Explosive blast to withdraw from the point of detonation. The blast may cause lightweight targets to flinch. Shadow Cloak, it's a cool fantasy, but... Alright, well, I'll just grab this one and then I'll probably change it because then we got plenty of other... Once we'll unlock other specs. We'll see what that gives us. I mean, other vocations.
Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you, unless you were... Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to...
My internet just broke when I was doing a bad joke.
He runs the local armory.
Karma.
And we purchase almost all of our stock from him.
There's a local armory.
May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Whence might we procure such a thing?
Okay, obtain an arch staff and a great sword. Let's go do that.
We want for information.
What was the joke?
Mayhap we ought to speak with this Sir Roderick.
Mr. Frayne.
Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Kitty, slow down.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Any one of these fine pieces will serve you well. Hope to see you again.
Wait, who do we need to talk to? Oh yeah, the armor, not the... I mean the weaponsmith, not the armor.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment.
Yes.
I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these oxcart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
Okay. Speaking of which, we already bought the daggers from him, so I don't think I can have anything for myself. Wait, where did Mr. Bear go? And also... Ah, okay. It's only a little bit of money to upgrade the... Oh, so upgrading this makes equipment lighter. That is nice. That is actually nice. That is actually nice. I really like the hat. So I'm just upgrading just because I like it. The rest is like, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Oh, Mr. Bear is there. Mr. Bear? What are you? Mr. Bear, what are you trying to do?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
I
In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I see that, but then stay close to me. Please. Interesting the fact that if he's just a few meters away, I cannot buy stuff for him. Okay. Quests. Spoke with the armor. Obtained... No. We can definitely do that. However, maybe it's also time to revise. We are level 14. What about them? I don't mind Kitty, because she just puts healing on us.
I shall inform you if I learn aught of worth.
Wait. I'm an idiot, because I can see it from here. Well, she's level 15 just like us. And Lucy... Lucy's a bit weak. Maybe we need to change Lucy.
I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
Dismiss. Oh, I never have anything to give away.
'Tis a pity we must part after sharing such a journey.
Indeed. Farewell. Alright. My call for the wall jump skill. Moon climb the wall, moon jump from the wall, moon fall into the emptiness. Oh wait. But yes. I can, again. Wouldn't be the first time. Good thing in Monster Hunter, the good thing is like you can never really fall to your death. So that's the only advantage. Now you will never read my bad joke. Karma really against me. No luck. No luck, Mr. Frayne. Search for a pawn. Friend's pawn. So we are around level 15. Let's see. Archer. Just exploring, gathering items, defense to ensure survival. Simple, yeah, because at least they go off and find stuff. No, skills I don't know enough about. Archers. Hannah, good morning. How's it going? Planning to respec Zine into healer, so maybe you will be able to use her without her being too impactful on your fights. She will not do damages. I'd love that. I would love that. And you can have Mr. Bear as a tank. That's actually pretty cool. I'm trying to spec Mr. Bear as a tank more than anything else. And then having just hiring a healer, hoping. Oh, I've got a couple options. Arya Stark.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Okay. They don't have a pawn quest. Do you have a pawn quest?
Prevail where the blade cannot. Pray, allow me the chance to demonstrate my skills as an archer.
'Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's
Alright. Cool. I think we got what we need. I think. Then again, what do I know?
A troubling rumor has reached.
Life's beating me, and I'm fleeing with your stream. Aw, sorry to hear about that. What's going on? Me, okay. It's been a beating week. No, it hasn't been too bad actually. Busy one, very busy. Some busy good, some just whatever. But it's the weekend, and going on a little adventure in this Dragon's Dogma world. What are we? Right. We need to find the. Oh shoot! Wait, is that our destination? For our quest? You spoke with the armor. Yeah, I did. Trevor mine. Alright. Go check the Trevor mine. That'd be a long adventure. Oh, it's dark. And then let's go to sleep. And again, the inn. You sleep. Alright, yeah. The inn to sleep is up here. No wait, but the inn is super expensive. It's 2,000 coin. No wait, I'm a clown. I have a house here. I have an apartment I can sleep in for free in here. Are you beginning or is that already advanced save? Beginning, definitely. As Frayne kindly pointed out. Both beginning of the game and the beginning of my knowledge of it. All right, these ones we keep. This is our equipment. Keep it. Oh wait, dude, where did our... Wait a second. Oh no, okay. I was scared. I was like, okay, so we don't need to withdraw much, except maybe... No, I don't think we need to grab steak, because we'll just get wolves and stuff anyway. We're going towards a cave in the middle of nature, so... Let's just deposit anything that we don't need. Some curatives, why not? Stamina and health and cure all current debilitations. If we can... Oh, I forgot I wanted to... No, I didn't need to buy a ring, did I? No. Okay. Okay. Sleep.
Good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
I won't be too lost. I really should start the first game too. Have you played this one, Anna? If you plan to play Dragon Dogma, I advise you to start with the second one. It's the same as the first, but really better, and story is not a problem to follow. Indeed. Then there's probably like, are they at all related? I mean, the premise, without spoilers, but the premise, like the whole dragon thing premise is a recurring one, if I'm not mistaken. It's really like the basic idea is like, you know, destiny, every guardian is born from a ghost finding them kind of thing. But second one, it's not super cheap yet. I guess it might happen to be on promo. It is what, 1 year old now? It's a recent story, so in the big story it's the same, but NPC plots, yeah, not the same, of course. Yeah, exactly. And are Dragon's Dogma 1 and 2 in terms of plot, are they like one after the other? Still 65. Yeah, full price is yeah. Especially if you're not sure if you even like it. For me, it was a little bit of a bet. I was very, very curious, but I had no idea what was going on. Like what I was going towards. I guess the first one I guess the first one still allows you to get an idea in terms of gameplay. So he didn't get a heart nor a thumbs up. He brought back some RC, that is good. He didn't complete the pawn quest. Bad.
To this world I return.
Okay.
I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
All right.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Yep.
Ready to forge on?
Let us forge on, my friends. Let us go on this new adventure. Wait, are we going in the right direction though? No, because we need to exit from this door. Pretty sure, yeah. Good start. Let's go on an adventure. Exits from the wrong side of the city. Sounds like me. Wait.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
That's still not the right way.
My back isn't what it used to be.
They didn't even give you hard monsters, all of them. Yeah, I was a bit surprised because the item, I'm like, yeah, I don't always have an item myself to give, and it's not like stinginess. It's just I don't have an item in my pockets in that time, just because I try to empty my inventory all the time. Oh, this is a thumbs up. I'm looking for a medieval bash RPG, if that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. What about what's the other big one that came out just recently? The other big medieval, no fantasy, just strong medieval RPG experience. Kingdom Come. There's Dragon Age. That is yeah, not really the same, but medieval magic dragon. Yep. Yeah, definitely Dragon Age if you want. Also have magic and dragons and all that, and Kingdom Come if you want. I guess very strong RPG immersive experience.
So long as you are ready when it counts.
I quite agree.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armor.
Ranged attackers.
All right, that attack
They are
is
the foes we ought to spell first if we can. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
nice. All right. So the spin to win attack, absolutely useless, I think, on smaller enemies. Like, I can't even hit them, but looking forward to you deal with bigger ones. Okay. All left.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Wait, is Arya taking... Where is Arya taking us?
For it in due time.
Hold on, but we missed that's the thing with this game. It's like, I gotta check every single little route. Every little road takes you somewhere, right? Which is amazing. Extremely time consuming, but also amazing. I don't know, not a big fan of the amount of high fantasy in Larian style. Well, if you don't want too much fantasy, then Kingdom Come, I think, would speak to thee much better. I've never played it. I only heard a lot about it recently.
You looking for a fight?
Are we looking for a fight? I mean, sometimes.
Sleep magic. I shan't let them harm you.
Nice.
Put your back into it.
This is a fitting end for scum like me.
No, no, come back, Arya. Don't jump on that. Don't do.
Pray, cast that magic again. It was most useful.
Alright, maybe we should just walk downstairs and.
As you wish. I shall return direct.
Alright, heal Mr. Bear, please. Mr. Bear, slow down. I know you're mad. I know you're mad. We're gonna fix this. Let's go. We're gonna get out of this tower. Come to me. Bro, it's beef with the ones. And Mr. Bear is I mean, he's my wall. He's my defense, so. Dragon's Dogma 1 can indeed check your request, but a bit of old mechanic in gameplay. If you are not scared of this, it could be okay. Yep. Yeah, so far. Oh.
Anything for you, Arisen. Off I go. A well-aimed strike. Right where it hurts.
Oh, this is risky.
This brute has quite the temper.
Use their rage to our advantage.
Lione. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
This foe is beyond our strength.
What do you mean this?
Recommend a swift retreat.
What do you mean swift retreat, man? Oh, 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 oh.
Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Saved. Thank you.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Cyprus stuff is a precious piece. Let us endeavor to take it.
And what good will that do us if we don't survive? You must needs focus.
Allow me.
Oh no, 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 no. I need to learn how to do the whole. Okay, so you cannot jump per se. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Never you fret. We all have our moments.
Is he dead? I think he's dead, right? Easy, boys. Let's go.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Easy peasy.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Where are the resources?
We've got goblins!
Do
We
we?
have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
What's that?
Climb on and I'll send you soaring.
Got him. Very nice.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Peacefully relocated
We
him
mustn't
to the
allow ourselves to
afterlife.
become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Drake sang The River of Time. Not much lore, RPG vibes, not so old. Tactics. I don't think I know that one at all.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Oh no, I was trying to pull it towards me.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Gold bug. Let's
A
go.
forgotten stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
What did she say? I missed what. Oh, I missed what she said, but
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go. Right. Just follow me.
got him.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. You have my protection.
Are we taking a load off so soon? We've only just rested.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Yeah, that is true that we just rested. Probably no need to camp. The vocation, I think it was Mr. Bear's. I think it was Mr. Bear's vocation. Who's playing as a fighter? There is also Game of Thrones, the RPG game on Greedfall. Greedfall is more a Renaissance vibe than medieval. Also Kingdom of Amalur. Isn't Kingdom of Amalur more fantasy now? I'm not sure about it. I never played it. No. Mm-hmm.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
This game is so broken. GG. Seems very Tolkien inspired. Kingdom of Amalur seems very Tolkien inspired, going straight into my wish list. Here you go.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
If battle cannot be avoided, fight or die.
By your means.
Suspiciously dangerous body of water surrounding us.
How vast the sea is.
Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us aught of use.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Slick, hello? Hello, hello. Check Greedfall 2. Feel like a mix of Pirate Age and medieval. Wait, isn't Greedfall like I don't know why I'm thinking it's MMO, but
Somewhere else in mind you'd rather go.
probably
If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way.
no, Arya, lead the way, lead the way.
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armorer's wares. I can guide you there if you wish.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Oh no, judging is key. I mean, no, actually, judging is a sport on this channel. Cool. How you enjoyed this game so far? Asked not because I'm not sure to buy it, only because have it and like it. So far so good actually. Granted that I'm not generally speaking very much a fan of open. It's not like I don't like open world. It's just I struggle a lot with them. Like get sidetracked, get distracted, and ultimately fall off of them, which might still happen with this one. But I'm having a good time. Like I would say definitely like vibes wise it has been so far rather relaxing, confusing at times. It's the first time I properly play one. Never really engaged with the original one, like the first one. So it's a very like noob first
Use
impressions.
me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
Fascinating
Oh.
way to end a foe.
Rip the
This
piggy.
will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
The game is
Now that is a
was rough on
surprise.
release, but now I find it more smoother than before.
Go right ahead.
I mean, performance-wise, it's been quite okay. I don't think I have everything maxed out, but I'm not running it on lowest specs either. And I'm also streaming on the same machine, so I guess overall, it's not crashing and it's not stuttering too much. I hope on the stream it's decent. Beyond that,
A treasure chest.
we spoke at length with Mr. Frayne here about the game having a lot of rough edges in many ways, but at the same time it has so many and that it feels like they're all part of the package, if that makes any sense. It's like they don't stick out in an odd way, but more feels like, well, that's kind of the game style and way of playing and overall visuals and all that. And again, for what it does, I'm not really having too much of a hard time with them.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Where are we? Wait, enemies? Where? Mr. Bear corrupted you too much. I'm assuming we're still talking about judging me. It's the exploration, and also I noticed it's more about the main pawn. Yeah, that I'm still trying to understand. Like, in terms of, yeah, I would say, oh, like, pure mechanics.
Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
Resounding success.
But exploration, I do feel like exploration is one of the key ingredients in the game for sure, because it really feels like, regardless of the main story, which I am trying to follow and keep track of, but it feels so much more like, oh, here's a huge map, go around and discover stuff. It's like, which is why I'm saying, similar to my experience with, what was it, Zelda, not the last one, the one before that, where I enjoyed it the first time I played it, but I focused on the main story and I sort of beeline that. And then I played another time much later on, and I just approached it in a totally different way, which was like, okay, the story exists if I want. There's sort of a path to follow, but then there's the entire world, which you can literally just go around. So as a sandbox, more like, I feel like if I don't focus on the, you know, I need to finish this, then I should be able to enjoy it more. Because again, I do struggle with open worlds. Oh, found a goblin's lair. If you don't bother about running in circle rats, musicians and actually playing music, or weird pathfinding, it's pretty okay. Yeah, exactly. Again, rough edges, right? I think that's where the game is like, the game is at. But it's again, rough edges, sort of well distributed across the game, and so it's like it's an even experience. And I think, going back to the point we were discussing earlier about games designed to just be fun and games designed to deliver emotions, I think this one is way more into the emotional, immersive side of things than not the pure gameplay. That they're not just like the fun for the sake of fun. I feel like. Again, tricky.
This gloom has an eerie cast.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Please. Put down that rock, son. Don't be a fool. And where did Mr. Bear go? Did we lose Mr. Bear again? What? Mr. Bear, why are you... Mr. Bear, you're supposed to lead. God damn it. Climbing on Cyclops can be fun, but you never do that. I know I'm missing something on the big fights, for sure. I'm definitely missing something on that part. First Dragon, like the first Dragon's Dogma game, I squeeze as much out of it before completing the main story. Yeah, that is that seems to be a pretty good approach. And again, in my mind, I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to, again, I'm really trying to not think about the main story, because if I start thinking about the main story, then I think about I need to move forward with it. It just, my need to feel like I'm progressing towards something kicks in. And again, that is difficult in open world for me. Like then my brain just splits and it's like, ugh. Which is why if you ask me now, I'm like, I have no idea if I'll get to like the proper ending or credits of this game, because I know what is much more likely to happen is me at some point just like, you know, getting lost exploring, and at some point be like, okay, I've had fun, I want to play something else now, and then get stuck like in 200 hours Elden Ring run again. Ugh, please no. There's two different, yeah, okay.
Next to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Which I'm not surprised. I'm sure for people who, because I'm sure some people do find the strength to do multiple runs.
Think nothing of it.
And for those who really like the series and the formula, then yeah, it just gives, you know, one more reason to replay the whole thing and trying different paths, all that typical.
That was well thought. There's no one standing who might say.
On a great sword, let's go.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Oh yeah, right, because we need a great sword to deliver it to in town, right? To be able to unlock new paths. Inventory management. Oh, this is, oh. Okay. Wait, why did I? It's fine. Okay. Okay. Moved a few things. What scared me about Dragon's Dogma 2 main quest? If it's same as the first one, I can change the world state that much that you can miss side quests, etc. So same as Moon. Keep pushing exploration. Yeah. A Dog, a Butterfly, and 4-season, 3-film saga. Wait, what? Without spoilers, I'd say Dragon's Dogma 2, it's more about your main pawn than yourself. Rest assured, over time, you'll become so attached to your main pawn. That would be nice. And mechanically speaking, I think I'm finding some, at least for me, mechanics I, never really found elsewhere. And I think the overall, some of the pawn elements have that. I do like, I find it interesting. I'm, again, not sure if I can call them like perfect or anything like that. But summoning characters from other players at various levels that can bring knowledge to your experience, are kind of things that I find intriguing, and I guess thought-provoking in a way. Where are we? This is like a little bit of a maze, isn't it? Feels like it. We likes mazes. She fight better than me. Save you is a better person than me. Love her. What do you mean a better person than you?
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Battle is upon us.
Battle is upon us is like one little goblin walking around. The battle is upon us.
Upon your journey.
Blessing of the Poonam. Blessing of the pawn.
A new destination calls to you.
Blessing of the pawn upon your journey. Anyway,
I look forward to seeing.
thank you for the
where
follow,
it will
Slick.
take us.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Okay.
Oi, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand.
On it.
Lend us your aid. We're in your debt. Scatter the goblins!
Another thing was, at least so far,
Strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission till we walked into their
I'll be right back.
ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
okay, all right, pick up everything. Cool. And I forgot what I was about to say.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
She care about people and say kind thing. I'm always paranoid, pranker, etc. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah. About difficulty.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Wait, are they saying that we just found something that we also just bought? Or are they saying you can buy stuff at the shop, but you can also find stuff? Interesting. And again, the dialogue system, the barks, can be a little bit too much at times. But again, I also feel like for the sake of exploration is very interesting. And yeah, I was going to say, difficulty-wise, that was something that I was a little bit worried about before picking it up. And so far, it's been okay. Died a few times, sure. It feels like you need to, it's the fact of having spent money to upgrade my stuff and gear, buy new weapons, buy new, etc., has felt like good in the way that I feel like, well, I've been able to survive also some encounters that seemed a little bit more tricky. So all of this to say, so far, I haven't felt like the game has made my life miserable. Because for some reason, that's what that was one thing I was like, well, I hope I don't get stuck, or at least not get stuck too early. Because that's always my fear in video games. Like, I hate picking up a video game and not being able to progress. Which, of course, is like, all the more, the fear is all the more, how can I say, strong when I pick up, like, a game like Elden Ring or something like that. There's a friend of mine that uses a simple pawn. I found they're good and very helpful, but oh my, they can't stop talking. Well, yeah, and again, very, very intriguing and interesting, the fact that, again, pawns can be built in different ways that are not just about like what weapon or what skill they're carrying. Which again must be I think I want to say it's kind of clearly one of the main, again, pillars of the game, right? The game is built upon the general idea of recruiting different other characters for different purposes, building your own sidekick, and building your own character. And that's another thing that I'm happy in certain games where you can have a party of 4. I think that's the case, for example, in Baldur's Gate. For someone like me, managing 4 different characters can be a little bit overwhelming, especially if you're not super familiar with like the universe of it and everything. And I guess in this one, it's also a bit of hit and miss and maybe luck also, because you can definitely pick a pawn that is like not properly built. But regardless, it's less time consuming in a way, because you take care of your character, you build your own character, you build a second one, and that's already, for first playthrough, I think like that's already enough. And so you have the option to be like, well, the other 2, I'll just, you know, grab 2 other characters from, again, a vast pool of characters, which could be a good or a bad. But at least it's less busy work in that sense. And we found a ladder. Is that yeah? That is a summoning thingy. Will it summon it? I was like, the game in the game.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen.
Aha. Level 19. She's got some thumbs up on quest. Defeat Ogre. Reward. Syrupwort Leaf. Ari. See, there's a lot of here that my small brain cannot capture. But okay, so this heals blights. This is haste. Is anodyne. Anodyne is the healing one, right? Okay. All right, so this one seems pretty solid. So this one is for debuffs. This one gives like haste to us. This one heals. So maybe less. It has a high flagration, which is, yeah, which is this one, which is pretty good. Yeah, I don't see no reason to not take her with us. Argent tonic needed, and hail drum also a must. Oh, no, let me check that again. Okay, so Urgent Tonic is another, okay. So Anodyne is the AoE, you can stay next to your healer and bubble, and Argent Tonic, she can basically single target healing. That's pretty good. I do know adding a master, or as they call it, master skill to a pawn is not the best of ideas. The pawn overuses it, consumes too much stamina. How do you, new question, how do you recognize a master skill? What do we mean by master skill? At least one weapon buff, Argentic spell for the heal, maybe the shield. Really save you a lot. The rest is depends. Well, yeah, I mean, for me, like, so long as they can heal, that's the first the first essential thing, just to like spend less consumables, because my goal in video games is always like stashing consumables to insane levels and never use them. That's my personal skill. Don't bother about master skill for now, too soon in the game. Okay, then maybe I still have to get the proper tutorial. All right, so Ran, you've just been hired, and you can, I suppose, take Kitty's spot. An apple.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
What's the difference between a thumbs up and a heart, by the way?
'Twill be an honor to serve by your side.
I just like giving hearts more than thumbs up, but that's the same thing when I give emojis at work. But I'm not sure I understand the proper difference between them. Also,
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
I knew it to be so.
thumbs up is more, she's cool, I like her. Heart is, they are amazing. And okay, so it's like saying heart is a stronger positive feedback. Oh, okay. Then again, in my case, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking, I think it was a pretty good NPC for the time I spent with it. Definitely helped me. His pawn is really good customization, skill, persona, etc. Thumbs up more. The pawn did what I want, but not much of a group changer. The last is meh. Okay. Then again, I'm not sure, like, I feel like that requires a proper knowledge of the game in a way, but then, or not.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
I would think so. The question is, how do we get down there? And I think, because we definitely missed a branch of the cave at some point while we were going through, right? Oh, it reset the whole thing? Really? Okay. Pretty sure there was a branch at the beginning. Appearance and how good they perform. Okay. See? That path over there. No need to scream.
A flawless execution.
Once more.
Alright, I spent 3 hours or more making my own pawn to look pretty and she's wearing a stupid helmet. Yeah, I don't like.
We pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I actually went in the options yesterday when I bought this thing, like my hat. right now. I went into the options to see if like many other games these days, if there wasn't an option like hide helmet. A bit said we can't hide helmets exactly. Indeed.
There's a chest. I shall take a look inside.
Please do. Enjoy the game. I'm going to be horrible. However, I hide helmet option is nice. Yeah, it would be very nice. Arya jumped down.
You have my protection.
Okay. Oh, did I just break? Well, I guess we're not going back anytime soon. We just broke the bridge. Vandals.
'Tis broken, but methinks there is still a way forward here.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make.
Okay, so we found both weapons that were required for the quest.
We found an Archistaff and Greatsword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus?
Yeah, let's do that.
I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Oh. All right, Ran, you lead the way, Ran. Wait, hold on. Before we do that, which quest did I? A place to set down one's pack and put on one's feet makes all the difference at the end of a long journey. Looking to travel herself, Mildred has offered to lend you her home. Oh, did the time? Oh, maybe the time went by. Okay. We should bring this back. Deal with the monster. Oh no, okay, this one is one of the main quests. Oh, we have to inform Donna. Oh shoot. Okay, I guess we can make our way back then. In general. Probably make our way back. Okay, and also these icons means the hand means pawn number 1 and pawn number 2 know about the quest. So if I activate that quest, they can actually help me get there eventually, I guess. If you look at it, stuff don't really change stats except weapons. So now for the main pawn, I make her look cool or logic. Then stat oriented. If they decide to make bitter black Isle expansion, I'd be in bliss. Okay, well, yeah, I guess that would make sense for them to release an expansion. Wait, you know the name because it's been already like mentioned as a possibility? They will make DLC expansions because we have in the core game easy and normal, and the DLC shall bring hard or nightmare mode. Oh, okay. Okay, just how the reason looks. It's all about how the main pawn looks. Yeah, because I guess because the other thing is the better your pawn looks, plays, or whatever, the more people will use it, and therefore the more RC you'll be making, right? You'll just become the most popular. Oh, got to get that. Wait, the exclamation... Oh. Does the exclamation mark mean I missed something again? That is still confusing to me. I still don't understand
Keep
it.
your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Hmm.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
What's inside what? Alright, I guess time to make our way back to town. Or maybe not yet. There's still... No, hold on. Never mind. There is still unexplored territory here. This... Oh.
Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Oh, look at that.
Over so soon. Why, we
Damn.
seem to have come through unscathed.
That looks something
We mustn't
like...
allow ourselves to become complacent. Take it.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Would anyone care to push?
Wait, can you just... How can I tell them to just... Like... Target that. Hold on. Can I... Nope. Perhaps go command. Yeah, that's what I was kind of hoping for. I'm wondering if I need to... Oh. Well. No.
You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Yeah, because the archer could definitely shoot those things from afar. That would be pretty useful. But, okay. I guess this might depend also from, like, which side are you coming in? Because if I find another entrance, then that's probably how you could get rid of the goblins, right? Just, like, let those nice rocks fall on them. Oh no, I'm heavy again. Yeah, the inventory management part is always like a little bit meh. You understand pawns? They are like chimpanzees. They learn from you. You go on rampage killing, they'll do that too. Okay.
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights. You distract our foe of resistance.
I also love the, like, see, that's another example of
Tis clear the two of you know what you're doing.
a really cool things mixed with some clunkiness is like the whole fact that we cannot target lock enemies and that the camera, like, you need to do a lot of camera management during the fight is, I think that's more part of the clunkiness. But then sometimes you have some amazing animations, like even just like that one, like they throw a torch at your face and you really have like, oh, it hit me in the face kind of animation. And then you get some killing blows that are like animations that are amazing, depending if you catch the enemy while it's stumbling, while it's on the ground, while it's like
Ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place.
Hobgoblin!
It's really nice. Headshot, nicely done. You're using controller, good luck. Challenging, good but challenging for Archer. It is true that I just assumed the game would be, I mean, coming from Elden Ring and Monster Hunter, I guess I didn't really even like ask myself what the best way to play. And I love playing with controllers because
Is it safe, I wonder?
I'm generally fond of having also like the vibration feedback and whatnot. Which is something I always feel like I'm missing when I'm playing like Destiny, for example. Don't get me wrong, like as far as aiming, first person shooting aiming, yes, mouse and keyboard or left long, of course, but missing something. Also, we just went around. Okay, nice. See, told you there was something more. Okay. And it's almost lunchtime. I mean, I'm getting, my stomach is more like, hey, how about we go eat something? So we should, am I gonna be able to make it back to town quickly, or should I just, I'll probably just camp. The first fire camp I find. Although if I go this way, then there's the other exit. Ugh. Aiming with pad, don't know if it's nothing at first. Yeah, no, it's definitely needs some skill. It's true I didn't think about it, that playing Archer without target lock. The menu and inventory system certainly showed this for controller.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Wait a second. No, we've been here before, Master Frodo. Wait, I can't tell. Is that the... Yeah, the chest is open down there, so no need to go. Mr. Bear. Yeah, we've definitely been here. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's go to the exit. There's another vocation where it allows arrows to target lock, but not going to say anything. Appreciate that. All right, definitely better to come out here during daytime. Now, if only we could find a spot to camp, that would be amazing. Plus, I'm totally going in the wrong direction because I said I wanted to go back to town. Except town is probably
Unless my eyes deceive me, there's something down there.
down there, down here. Maybe. Ran? Stop doing that, Ran. I'm following you, Ran, but stop doing... Oh my god, where is she going? Ran, you're driving me crazy. Topochi? Hello. If I pronounced that half correctly. I respect for you being a new player and don't want to spoil anything. That is actually very, very kind and thoughtful, Slick. And again, I don't mind, I definitely don't mind talking about game mechanics. Because I know I have the tendency to misunderstand or completely ignore sometimes game mechanics just because, well, small brain, I guess. So I don't mind people like helping me figure those things out for sure. But I appreciate when it comes more like, oh, by the way, do you want to know something about that kind of thing? So that's cool. I pronounced it perfectly. Let's go. Mr. Moon, your lamp. Exactly. See that kind of thing? Good call out.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
Oh my god, by the time I run my animation, like, everything is already dead. Alright, still looking for a fire camp, right? Yep. Yep. Oh, no. Oh, let's go. Ooh. This bump. Yeah. Golden Trove Beetle. Question. Speaking of mechanics and questions, should I just eat them all myself, or is there any reason why I would share some? Actually, thinking about it, should I not give it to my, since Mr. Bear is taller, bigger, and carries more weight, should I not give it to him to also make it more appealing as a pawn? Since, like we were saying before, like everything is about my pawn, then if he can carry more stuff, it's shared with my pawn. Let's go. Eat them every time. Yeah, that's what I'm doing each time I pick them up. I just had this lingering doubt. But if it's shared with my pawn, that's amazing. That is actually amazing. Cool. Then use. Before I press OK, let me try to read on the description. A rare beetle that glitters like gold, consuming and increases the weight one can carry. The Arisen's main pawn can also receive the same effect. It does. So I don't think it's for both. I mean, written like that, it feels more like you can choose between the two, but you actually have to give it to one or the other. I think that's how. But happy to get clarification on that point. Because again, I'm thinking in my mind, like in my role-playing mind, Mr. Bear is like
It's rather valuable, this.
the one being able to carry a lot of weight.
For a rigorous search.
Plus, I'm assuming I should, regardless, I'm assuming I should actually split, because being able to carry weight also, I mean, I'm assuming equipment has weight, so Depending on the equipment I want to run with, I might need more or less weight. So I'm less worried for Mr. Bear since he's like a meter. I think I built him like a meter 90.
Different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating.
Okay. We need to find a can. Okay. We need to make our way back to town. So southeast we go along this road. Please, game, give me camp. Please.
Goblins, master.
And enemies. I'll take. Got him.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Nice. Well thought. Well thought. Oh. Oh, let's go.
Let us see what you're made of. At last, a chance to
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Why do we not use their rage to our advantage?
Wait, why am I falling asleep?
fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
Who jumped?
Leave it to me, Arisen.
Oh, our healer. Oh, get our healer up.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen.
Do not falter. We'll take every ounce of our strength. But we can prevail.
I'm dead. Wow. That hurts. Exactly, you don't want weight. It reduces stamina regeneration. No reason to carry 10 sword or 5 pieces of armor around, for example. Noted. Both the Arisen and the Pawn receive the effect. See their status before and after using the beetle. The reason you see the Arisen bar getting shorter after using and not the Pawn is because the beetle is consumed from the Arisen's inventory. Weight loss. Ah. Beetle is found and used to reduce the negative effects of weight. Cool. Thanks, friend, for inquiring. And also, shame on me. Silly death. Well, then again. Not the first time one of these guys kill us, right? Okay. And I'm dead. What? What? I feel like we got him earlier, so now my brain is like, well, you killed him once. There's no reason why you won't do it again. Voila, voila. But then again, maybe I was just lucky the first time we killed this thing.
Attacks will soon see this foe fail.
Okay, let's find him on a like flat surface.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
Whatever 'tis indeed, I shall gladly oblige.
Lost God. When you take damage, not only is your remaining health reduced, but the maximum health you can recover is reduced also. The Lost God represents this temporary reduction and is likely to accumulate if you do not rest between battles. Your maximum health will remain reduced even after the battle is over, and you will be unable to recover it with the use of Curative Magic. The Lost God can only be recovered by resting at an inn or campsite. Keep your party in fine battle by resting after prolonged battles, and consider a tactical retreat if your party's health is warranted. I don't know what retreat means.
This fruit has quite the temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
No quarrel here. We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we sup on bitter defeat.
True enough.
We'll want to hold the high ground when fighting on an incline. Can't have our boat using it against us.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Okay, so if I'm hanging on an enemy, I'm not getting my stamina back, right? That is the general idea. So I was like, why would I get off? Why would I get off of it? I guess that is.
Prepare yourself.
Arisen, are you alright?
I am alright, I think. Oh no, no, not the sprinting. It's always awful.
This foe's weight should prove its undoing. Grab hold and upset its balance.
It's certainly worth a try.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
Let's go. The music, the epicness of the music, and this is another is another amazing thing in the game. Would. Minotaurs, they are pain no matter what level you are. The knockdown is vicious. Okay, it definitely feels like. But we did some climbing, so maybe this is something we can actually have a brief discussion about. Try to jump on people in the street is exhausting. Actually, don't do that. All right. No, so that's definitely a mechanical part of the game that I'm not sure I fully understood. So press R2, you can climb on an enemy, right? So is it like in Monster Hunter where the more time you spend hanging attached on an enemy, the more your stamina bar goes down, I guess? So you have to be careful to keep an eye on your stamina, because when you get off, just the jumping of the enemy probably consumes some stamina. And if you end up having 0 stamina when you land, you have like the out of stamina animation, which would probably expose you to an enemy's attack. So it's good to be on an enemy, stabbing and doing all that, but if you run out of stamina, then it's big struggle, struggle, both. Is that so far correct?
Let me get that.
I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, you just missed the Minotaur. We just killed the Minotaur. The goal is to jump on them, aim for the head to destroy their stance bar, to stun them. They fall on the floor and do more damage.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favor different pawns. One whom some among their ranks employ ranged attacks. I recommend we make felling them our top priority.
Understood.
Ruben was back complaining about the price of electricity.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
People fighting.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Most impressive, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Huzzah! You've done it!
You're going to regret that.
Do I know?
You're gonna regret that. I'll slit your bleeding throat. Ha! You've met your match.
All right.
There's more where that came from.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking. Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
I'd say it's a good choice not to rush through the main story in this game, making the game dry of all the side quests and exploration is more enjoyable first. Yeah, I think that's where I think that's been Frane's approach as well.
Useful things these.
And I think we're talking about the fact that it can be sometimes frustrating if
I'll wager I could
like main story events or anything like that sort of break quests. And I think if you lose a quest you didn't know about, well, you just didn't know about it, so. But if you have a quest and then you lose it because of a world event, I can see that. It's a little bit like in Dark Souls, Elden Ring, when you break NPC quests and like you had kind of no way to know that was gonna happen. That's always like mixed feelings. But yeah, going back to the whole grabbing enemies and all that. When an enemy falls, is that a moment where like I should take advantage of that moment to jump on their head? Oh, time for science again. Time for science. Can we see how much? Oh, max encumbrance 30 kilos, 30.9, and Mr. Bear is 51.80. Anyone want to type that in chat so we remember? 3090 5180. 5180. So if I go here, and this one increases 0.15, so my 3090 should become 3105. But if I consume it with, oh wait, and he was, I forgot how much he was, but it doesn't matter because so long as we remember 3090 on my character, and it's not carrying it. So what? Okay, that is unexpected. Unexpected outcome. Okay, so I give it back to myself. And I can use it. So I was 3090, that's okay. And we said Mr. Bear 51.80, so we said 0.15 more, so it's 51.95 after I oh, math works. What a surprise. Let's go. Love to find hidden places in the middle of nowhere. So far, the game is pretty solid at that, I think. You can, but if they are on the ground, you do them more damage. Also, monsters have weak spots, eyes for Cyclops, etc. So once you know the weak spots when an enemy falls, it doesn't matter jumping on them. It's more like in the ones we found so far, it's like they fall on the ground, go for their head, spam damage attacks on their head, and then I guess while they're getting back up, maybe that's a good time to like jump and grab and then try to stay on top of them. Like Cyclops, it would be their eye. Okay, again, very Monster Hunter-ish as well. Okay, but the damage I do when they're on the ground, it doesn't matter if like, if I'm literally standing on top of them, if I'm grabbing them, it doesn't matter. It's just the fact that I'm just hitting the weak spot. When you cling different, that's the weak spot. Okay. Also, I'm running backwards, am I not? Yep. Please, game, give me a fire camp. I need to get off. I need to go eat because I need to cook.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Farewell. Godwin. Weren't we speaking yesterday about NPC with Elden Ring names? Damn it.
One ill-timed dodge, and I'm covered in bruises.
Booked him. When they're on the ground, you just spam all the attack you have as fast as possible. Solid. Mr. Bison. Nickname, Capcom, of course. Oh, yeah, right. Nice.
Goblins, Master!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns.
Ouch.
This is just what's needed. I dare say I could topple such foes with my hands tied behind my back. Shall I give it a try?
Have my
Booked. Let's go. I can see the city. I cannot see a bonfire. Why do you hate me so much, game? Alright, I guess we can just run to the city at this point.
Don't we go take a look?
You trying to piss me off?
Well, that wasn't the homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way.
Nicknames, plenty of Street Fighter monikers. So it would appear. Indeed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite. Though no definitive records remain.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Also, I've learned.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping?
Amazingly,
As for me,
thanks.
I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you?
No, I'm poor. I'll sell everything I have in my inventory to buy the house.
Sorry I am to hear it. You know where to find me, should you change your mind?
So wait, that means...
'Tis the dream of many to own a home, Master.
Oh no, that means I can't rest in.
I quite agree.
Rip, and that means that if I want to rest now, it's 2,000. I need 20,000, and I need to throw 2,000 just to sleep. Oh. Pain. Pain. And I need to save. Well, I can save here, right? I think we can call it. We can call it a. Right? Can anybody confirm? If I save here like this, we should restart from here. She's cool, cheaper to have your own place than in cost or yeah, you know, absolutely. That's why I'd really like to get it. And I thought I would have had more money. I did spend a bunch to upgrade myself and Mr. Bear's gear, so definitely tossed like a few thousand. I should have thought about it. But I guess it could technically sell back some stuff. But I also have quests that require me to hand out like weapons, for instance, and some I have to deliver. So I also need to be careful not to sell those ones away. But yeah, I hope the game saved properly. A little expensive at first, but worth it in the end. Yeah, for sure. Because again, at least in town, it's like 2,000, right? So it's like, that's why I'm like, I don't even want to go rest now at the end, because like for me, it's like that's 2,000 coins wasted. I'll go and try to rest, find a camp and rest out there on one of the next quests. But in the meantime,
Here you are, Master.
I need to head out, but I should be back later, either in the afternoon or in the evening. We'll see. For more adventuring. So for those who will be there, I shall see you there and then. Thanks so much for hanging out, support, advice, company, all good stuff. And yeah. See you in a bit. Happy that I found your stream, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much, Slick. Thank you. You have a very good day as well. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Boy.
sharing sometimes on video games. Hello, are you there? Do you want to hear my rants? I am usually lost and don't know what I do. My Lalafell is stuck there, judge me too. My inventory is full, gravity pulls me through. Woo. Where am I? Really? Where am I? Come into my world. We have pizza, salt, and tears. On Elden Ring, Malenia whispered to my ears. You died. Destiny has taken my gold. Outer Wilds has stolen my soul. No! Sometimes I forget. I miss my step. Oops. Last epoch, look at me. Diablo stole my tea. Monster Hunter is scary. Division is clunky. Come into my world. Alolu. We have pizza, salt, and tears. Are you there? Alolu. Where am I?
Almost nodded off for a moment there.